Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to the first video of the toolbox to the IAAC. I hope you all are doing well. And so these sessions will run recordedly in order to make them as short as possible and accessible to all time zones, and so that you can feel free to watch it at your own leisure, and it's easier for you to follow up. So these sessions will be recorded. So congratulations on landing video one. This video one will be basically an introduction to the whole entire competition, my experience, and how I really used this competition to the best of my abilities and how I managed to do it, as well as the logistics behind the competition and their main mission. So as the name states, it's an international competition for astronomy and astrophysics. And one more thing that I really want to mention is that it's not only related to astrophysics, it's basically using physics to aid astronomy and using astronomy to aid physics. And in that sense, we can use technologies to help us with astrophysics. So for example, the competition doesn't only talk about celestial bodies, because that's basically the definition that we get from astrophysics. It talks more like about celestial bodies. It talks about fuel, energy, you being on a spacecraft, you want to locate, you want to find out even if you'll survive another shockwave. So these are all things that are not solely related on celestial bodies. They're also dependent on so many factors, and that's a great thing. So let's get started. Again, congratulations for landing on the first video, and I'll give you a brief introduction of the IAAC. So let's get started. So first of all, an introduction to who I am. My name is Farah Youssef. You can just call me Farah. And here are some of my media and contacts that you can be using to contact me, and, even have a coffee or have a meeting with each other. So these are just some of the resources. And I'm an IAAC ambassador, which means that you can reach out to me for help if you need, if you have any questions. And I represent the IAAC in terms of spreading awareness of the competition. And I like to also teach other students as well about how the competition rolls out. So feel free to email me, send me a quick message on these following media and contacts, or send Astropoint, our Instagram page, a message as well, because we're hosting this. I'm also a founder of Astropoint and the chief executive officer. And I'll introduce Astropoint in another video. But we are hosting this competition and hosting trainings and an introduction in order to grasp more youth to innovation at accessible, areas and timings. So that's a little bit about myself. And the IAAC is basically a global competition that aims to surround scientific subjects that have originated humanity. So science and astronomy is what we looked up to ever since the first civilization and before the first civilization. So the Egyptians first looked up at the sky to navigate, to find, to use it as a precise clock. Just like we're doing with pulsars, we're using it as a precise clock. Now they're using it for a precise clock and to make innovations and to guide them through the universe. And that was the first step of scientific civilization. So it's open for high school students and university students above 10 years of age. But I think it could be really flexible for students who have, passion. So if you're under the age of 10, you could still participate, because even last year when I was participating as a student, to be quite honest, the team is super kind, super supportive here at the IAAC, and they told me that it was fine if I participated, because I was younger. I was 13 years last year, and the ambassador program was only for 14-year-olds. So they're very, very flexible on this matter, and they really support you. So it has 3 rounds, prizes and certificates for each round. And they even support if you participate in the first round, which we're going to talk about, and you submit a digital paper, you get a digital submission, you get an extra certificate for that. There's a whole lot of certificates that you can earn through this program, and it's really fun as well to get to know more people as well and learn about these concepts. So it's a global opportunity, and students have been participating since 2019, and currently it has over 8,500 participants. So it's an awesome journey to be in. It's unique because it's online, it has digital features like a login and interface, student interaction with the ambassador program, encouragement, special problems. You get to analyze scientific papers that are actually borrowed from the IAAC to different to different organizations that have these research papers and research, and get a lot of accessibility to education. And it does educate and encourage students for science and astronomy by providing these questions, research papers, and puts you in the shoes to be an astrophysicist yourself and a future scientist. So it's definitely a really cool competition. So the rounds start off with a qualification round, which is 5 problems. It has knowledge, calculation, and research. And they are basically subdivided with marks and gradings. And the gradings are very different between junior and senior. So junior is under 18, so 10-year-olds up until 18-year-olds. And seniors up above 18-year-olds and above 18-year-olds in university. So it depends really on your stage and the marks you need to get. And if you're a junior, you obviously get a lower marks to proceed with the next round. So you don't have to have high marks to proceed to the next round. There's a specific marking scheme for every junior or senior. So for the pre-final round, there's 4 basic questions, 4 advanced questions, 2 research problems, and you get only 1 week to fully submit it. And it has $8 registration costs so that the competition becomes possible, and so that you can use the online interface as well, so they can make it global. So this is to just make the competition possible. And the final round is the final exam with 40 multiple choice questions, 60 minutes. You either film yourself, so last year it was online, or it had a teacher supervision physically. So all participants will receive participation certificates, and all finals will receive a bronze honor, which puts you in the 25% of the whole entire competition, a silver honor, and a gold honor. You can get a 3rd prize as well for every single senior and junior category if you score 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. For each category, there's a 1st prize winner, 2nd prize winner, and 3rd prize winner. There are also national awards this year. Unlike last year with regional awards, there are going to be national awards for each country. So that is something really exciting to look for, or to. So first of all, the qualification round is until the 30th of April. Yes, I know that this could have been different, but what's going to happen is that you will have until Monday if you have internet problems. And I'm currently sorting this out with the competition to provide you until Monday so that you can submit it fully. And then there's evaluation until the 10th of May. There's PF registration, which is the pre-final round, until the 28th of May, if you're qualified, obviously. And then there's a pre-final round, and then you have your evaluation, the pre-final round for 1 week, and then you have your evaluation on the 14th of June, your teacher registration and final exam, which is going to be online, dependent on you. So if you need it online, it will be online, but if you're going to go physically, there's someone that has to supervise you and register that they're going to supervise you, or you're going to be online and you'll have a camera recording you doing the exam. So, and then there's going to be an evaluation, and all the finalists will be announced by the 5th of July. So to participate, you need to download problems, solve problems, work alone or in a group, handwritten or computer typed. You need to submit your solution. So if you're under or over 18 years, you need to score 15 if you're under 18, and you need to score 20 if you're over 18. And the submission deadline is the 30th of April. So there are links and flyers on the official website if you'd like to share this with your friends. If you'd like to share this with your friends, an information flyer, a participant login, a support page, and these will basically be the way that you can receive support. But definitely, I encourage you to also email me or email the competition at these different emails so that you can also receive help. I'd be willing to like have a meet with you and possibly sort out the problem that you're having. The submission deadline is Friday 30th, and that's the Friday 30th of April 2021. This was the deadline last year. And there are training problems on the www.iaac.space/training. Yeah, so that is it for the presentation of how the competition works. So hopefully you understood. Again, if you have any more questions, feel free to email me. And overall, this competition has made me who I am today, and it has helped me find different resources and learn a lot of analysis skills and research skills. It has taught me how to analyze research papers, solve equations using practical mindsets and skill sets that we already had, and develop my logical thinking skills. When I first participated in the competition, I was really happy because having an astrophysics competition isn't common. Yes, there is a space competition, and that is common, but astrophysics especially, it isn't that common. So when it was talking about astrophysics, I felt super excited to join, and it exceeded my expectations. So I joined, and we had lots of questions and different things that we can answer, and there were lots of opportunities already there. So, for example, becoming an ambassador, or earning certificates, physical certificates, or being a part of a competition in general has allowed me to, explore different things. And the team has also been very supportive. So whenever you have a question, you can always ask them, and you receive lots of feedback sometimes on your participation and your representativeness and initiative at the competition. So it does have lots of advantages. And it also teaches you a lot about management. And as a high school student, it's definitely something that is great for you to add on your university application if that's for you. But it's more than just a university application. It's really just having fun and learning about all these concepts, being your own astrophysicist. So thank you for watching the first video. Now on to the second video so you can watch the training program. Bye, see you on the other video.